In the immeasurable vastness of heaven's throne hall, where time bows and light stands still, a gentle radiance stirs as though eternity is inhaling before revealing a secret. Crystal pillars hum with ancient wisdom, and every breath feels like the prelude to destiny. But what story has heaven paused to witness? From the farthest end of the hall, a lone soul steps forward, glowing softly, carrying the quiet weight of an entire life lived on earth. Angelic scribes lift their eyes, sensing that this soul's journey was no ordinary path. What could one life hold that makes heaven lean closer? A great scroll unrolls, warmed by winds of light. Its pages shimmer with living memories, ready to reveal choices that shaped a destiny. Heaven prepares to witness every moment that defined this soul. But what if the smallest moments were the ones that changed everything? The scene shifts to ancient Earth, a land cracked by heat and softened by survival. Dust rises from forgotten roads, carrying echoes of stories long buried. Could a life shaped by struggle still shine bright enough to touch heaven? A lone wanderer walks through the wilderness, weary but steadfast. Their steps are slow, their heart hopeful. In every grain of sand that clings to their feet lies a test of endurance. What kept this traveler moving when the world offered no comfort? Back in the throne room, angels lean in, watching the journey unfold. The smallest choices, invisible to the world, blaze like constellations in heaven's sight. What hidden strength lies in a heart no one else noticed? The traveler stops at a dry well, noticing a thirsty child. Without hesitation, they share their water. In a world hardened by scarcity, kindness becomes a miracle of its own. Why does heaven treasure the kindness the world considers small? A radiant quill moves upon the scroll, glowing with divine approval. Each stroke becomes a star, etched forever in eternity's memory. If every act of compassion leaves a mark in heaven, what marks has your life made? In a shadowed alley, temptation whispers, an offer of stolen survival. One wrong step could rewrite destiny. Yet the traveler refuses, choosing integrity over ease. How powerful is the choice no one sees you make? A soft chime ripples through the throne hall. Light gathers around the scroll, celebrating unseen courage. Heaven smiles upon strength born in silence. But what happens when courage meets the storm? Night falls. The traveler sleeps beneath a sky heavy with stars, the desert wind singing ancient lullabies. Alone, yet cradled by unseen grace. Is anyone truly alone when heaven is watching? On high crystalline balconies, divine beings observe the wanderer's story. They see not only the actions, but the trembling heart behind them. What does your heart reveal when only heaven is watching? Dark clouds gather, winds roar, the desert trembles. Still, the traveler pushes forward, weary but unbroken. What if the storm was never meant to destroy you, but to reveal you? In the throne room, the council glows brighter as bravery burns through adversity. Every step through hardship becomes a sacred verse in the soul's eternal song. But how does a soul sing when the path grows darker? The traveler finds a small stone hut lit by a flickering oil lamp. In this fragile shelter, peace returns, soft, healing, and holy. What if peace is the reward for every battle you didn't give up on? Silence settles over the throne hall. Angels lower their wings. The soul's greatest moment, its defining truth, is about to unfold. But what final act could move heaven itself? On earth, the traveler meets a starving stranger. With no hesitation, they offer the last bread they own, not from abundance, but from love. Why does the greatest sacrifice always come from those who have the least? Heaven erupts in a blaze of brilliance. The scroll seals itself, crowned in diamond fire. Every act of love remembered forever. But what awaits a soul whose legacy is love? The soul ascends, carried by the weight of its own goodness. Fear dissolves, light deepens, the throne glows with welcoming warmth. What if your life told a story more beautiful than you ever realized? The gates of heaven open, radiant, singing, alive. Angels rejoice as the soul enters everlasting peace. And now the real question is, when your scroll opens one day, what story will heaven tell about you?